A question that food gardeners ask themselves all the time is, what can I sow this month, next month, and even in 6 months? Well, there's a way to get information on what to grow instantly plus more. G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficient Me, and the most important thing when growing vegetables at home is timing. If you don't start to grow vegetables at the right time for your location and climate, your plants will suffer. The easiest way to know when to plant or sow your food crops is to reference accurate information specific to your climate and area. And have I got a resource tailored just for you? Let's get into it. It has been a long time in the making, but I'm proud to announce that the Self-Sufficient Me Garden Planner is finally here. And in this garden planner, you can access our planting and growing guide tailored specifically to your location. The USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, South Africa, and most of Europe. For whatever time of year, so you give your plants not only the best chance of surviving, but thriving. I'm genuinely excited to show you how this tool can not only make your gardening easier, but it'll make you more successful and also a heap more fun. For example, we're currently in May, so all I need to do is go to My Garden Planner and click on the plant list, go to Show More in the filters, leave Include Perennials ticked because I want to include perennial veggies, select Vegetables in Type, scroll down to Planting Times, use the drop down below for May, and then I can see all the veggies I can sow or plant for this month. Artichoke, beans, beetroot, bok choy, all the way down to turnips. Now, if I lived in Orlando, Florida, which has a very similar climate to here, the list would be different because at this time of year, Orlando is going into summer where we're going into winter. So yeah, that planting list will be different, but no matter where in the world you live, that list will be specific to your area. But if I'm to be totally honest, after 20 plus years of growing veggies and fruit, I thought that I had all the knowledge I needed to grow what and when up here in the old scone. But now I've changed my mindset because getting access to new information like this, comparing my knowledge to the scientific climate data on my garden planner, I realised that maybe I could tweak my timings and improve my growing results. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I've just been tweaking my plans. I've been comparing notes in my head and with what the data tells me, and I have been improving my growing. So old dogs can learn new tricks. The other good thing is, being a gardening YouTuber, I've found this a good way to be able to share information without having to do videos. I can just leave a link, and you'll see that below, to my garden plan, because I get asked all the time, Mark, what are you growing at the moment? I get people sending me emails, and instead of going through the whole garden, because it's a big one, I can just send people that link and they can have a look and peruse my notes as well, my journal, as well as look at every garden bed that we've got and know what we're growing in it, and copy that if they want, if they're in the same region, or get some ideas of what you can grow and that type of stuff. So it's pretty cool. And in case you are wondering, I didn't make this garden planner up all on my own. About 15 years ago, I had an idea to make a garden planner just like this one. And when I started looking into it, I realized that it was going to be a mammoth task. There are other people too, supporters like you guys were writing in the comment section, you should make a app or something like that and let people know when they can grow things. And when you started to crunch that information and the data and how do you put it all in one area, yeah, I just didn't have the time, or I don't think the ability even now to be able to put all that together. So it wasn't something that I had the capacity to do. Anyway, over the past year, I partnered with a company that makes the world's most popular garden planner to produce my own special version of it, the Self-Sufficient Me Garden Planner. This software has won awards and it uses the climate data and information from over 5,000 local weather stations around the world to establish best growing times for your plants. Yes, I've added my own input and improvements, and that's kind of part of the deal, is for me to give feedback and for me to improve this. I'm full of ideas and it contains hundreds of my own videos and articles which it can recommend to you based on what you're growing and at what time of year it is where you are. You can find information on pests, plants, both food and ornamental, when to plant or sow, and search for specific topics. Like I said before, if you'd like to check out my own garden plan of this property, you can do so for free. I'll leave a link below in the description and the comment section. You can even sign up for free and play with it first. There's no obligation to pay for a subscription at all. But I'd love it if you did, because if you found something like this useful, well, the more people that are using it and contributing to it financially, well, the better it's going to get and the more improved information, growing stuff, with AI coming on board, who knows how good this is going to get in the future. So I'm pretty excited about it. You can do a ton with this gardening software or app or garden planner, whatever you want to call it. I've just touched on a few of the main features in this short video. And I really do mean it when I say getting the timing right for sowing and planting your veggies is a huge factor in having a successful crop. Completely a successful garden, really. And the Self-Sufficient Me, dare I say it, garden planner for the 50th time will help you do that and more. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it plan to give it a big thumbs up, share the video around and subscribe to the planner and Self-Sufficient Me, the channel, if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now. Cheers.